You understand, right? For the right issue, ada sesiapa yang tak faham for right issue? Ada? Ada tak?
Faham, Madam.
Okay, good. Okay, for right issue ni, dia ada special sikit. Because of we have the price for the right issue ni, so you have to calculate first of all, step number 1. This is special for right issue because of the ni nak calculate EPS lah ya. To calculate EPS, so what you should do, you should have first of all, you kena calculate TERP. What does it mean by the TERP? It is the theoretical X rights price. Nanti we will look at further on how to do it. And then you are to calculate the bonus fraction, which is very similar to the bonus fraction dalam bonus issue just now. The bonus fraction, you need to multiply with the TERP. That's why it is important for you to calculate TERP dulu. And then on the TERP, okay, you are to calculate weighted average number of shares. If there is an announcement made during the accounting period. So weighted average number of shares. Number 4, baru you calculate EPS. And then similar, you have to restate the EPS. That will be the steps. Okay. So now let us look at together with the steps. A company issue 1 new share for every 2 existing shareholders. So if you look at here on the example right issue, okay, so company tu they declare 1 right issue, okay, for every 2 existing shareholders by way of a right issue of RM1.50 per share on 1st July. Because of the right issue, you ada right issue price which is 1.5. Ini right issue punya price. Market value of the share, market value is 3. Market value of the share is 3. Okay. Additional information, profit attributable to the ordinary shareholder for the year ending 31st December 2008 was 550. So as at 31st December 2008, profit, okay, at 550. 31st December 2007, profit dia at 460,000. Now, because of the question mentioned the profit attributable to ordinary shareholder ni 31st December, so you will take the amount, the accounting period of the question is January to December. Now, number of ordinary share in issue at 31st December 2008. Okay, so this is 31st December 2008. Share capital at 1,200,000. Okay, don't do the same mistake, yeah. As 31st December 2008, share capital jadi, sorry, 2008 1,200,000, 2007 it is 800,000. Okay. Macam mana dia dapat 800,000 and this one is 1,200,000. Now dia declared for every 2, okay, dapat 1 right issue. So you ada 800,000. So therefore 800,000 you need to divide with 2, okay, because of 1, and multiply with 1. Dapat 400. So the right issue is equivalent to 800,000 divide by 2, then multiply with 1 because of one new share right issue, you have 400,000. So at the end of the year of 2008, the share capital now is 1.2 million. Macam mana dapat 1.2 million? It is 800 multiplied with 400,000 the right issue just now. Do you understand what I'm saying here, class? Do you understand?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yes,
Good.
madam.
Okay, good. Then, okay. What happens? Step number 1 tadi, dia suruh kita calculate TERP. So, this is the two shares, the existing shares. Okay, step 1, you are to calculate TERP. So, the two shares ni, it is the existing shares yang they want to offer for the right issue. Now, they must multiply with the market value, which is 3. So, 6 then. You want to calculate their theoretical right price. Tau. And then they offer one right issue, one share. One share they offered because of right issue below market price, which is RM1.50 per share. So total up, you have RM1.50. So you can see that in total, for the right issue, you have 3 shares. Okay, with the amount, with the price RM7.50. So as mentioned by the standard, to calculate the TREP here, so what happened? You have to calculate TREP, the number of the shares, which is RM7.50. Sorry, the price divided by the number of ordinary share, the number of shares here. Okay, 3. So therefore you will get berapa? Calculate 7.5, and then you divide with 3. You get 2.5. Second step, you are to calculate bonus fraction. Okay, this one is a bit different, bonus fraction too. So you have to take the bonus fraction using TERP. That's why it is important for you to calculate TERP dulu. So now the TERP, okay, actual cum rights price, which is, this is the market value. Which is 3, and then you divide with the TRP just now, 2.5. Now you do not calculate this one first. Why? Because dia nak you tengokkan bonus fraction only. Okay, dia nak bonus fraction saja, This is what they mean by fraction. The next one, step 3, you are to calculate the weighted average number of shares. 3, calculate weighted average number of shares. Okay, now here you need to look at on the accounting period of the question. So accounting period of the question here ended 31st December 2008, and then the right issue happened in 1st July 2008. So from January to July, it is 6 months. January to July, it is 6 months. So you have up until 30th June lah, ataupun 1st July 2008. Okay, the amount of the number of ordinary share is 800, and then January to July, it is 6/12, 6 months. And then you need to take the fraction just now, the bonus fraction here. 3 divided by 2.5. Okay, let's do it together. Let's calculate.
$480.
Sekejap. 800. $480. This is the number of shares, yeah? Until 31st December 2008, the number of shareholders, the number of the ordinary share increased to 1,200, then multiply with 6/12. It is 600. So total 1080. Okay? How many steps do you have? Lastly, you have step number 4. You have 4 steps. Calculate EPS for 2008. So EPS for 2008, you have the profit. Okay, 2008, 550 divided by 1080. Berapa jadinya? How much then? Then restated EPS (2007). Okay. Before this 2007, you can tengok profit dia 460,000 with the existing shareholders dia 800,000. This is the TRP. Okay, and then divided with the market value, which is 3. You have 47.9 cents. Do you get it? Do you get it, guys? You get it?
Yes, madam.
Okay, good. Now, let us do it together on this one. This is on 31st December, question on right issue. Okay. On 31st December 2001, the issued share capital consisted of 4 million ordinary shares of 25 cents each. So 31st December 2001, you have 4 million ataupun 4,000 ordinary shares at 25 cents each, 0.25 each. The 0.25 is the nominal value. And the shares were quoted at 1. So now the market value is equivalent to 1. On 1st July 2002, okay, so 1st July 2002, the company made a right issue in the proportion of 1/4. So right issue 1 to 4. So berapa right issue dia? It is Berapa right issue? How to calculate the right issue? It is 4,000 divide by 4. 4,000 tu I ambil daripada ordinary share. Okay. Multiply with 1. Why? Because the company that made a right issue in the proportion of 1 for 4. Okay. And then you dapat berapa the right issue? The number of ordinary share for the right issue? Berapa? 1,000. The right issue price is 50 cents. Okay? Its trading result for the last 2 years were as follows. So kita tengah buat 2002 ya. The accounting period for the question on the 31st December lah. So 31st December 2002 profit 4 to 5,000. 31st December 2001 profit 320,000. Okay. Calculate basic EPS to be presented in the financial statements for the year ended 31st December 2002, including the comparative figure. So first step, what you need to do? You are to calculate TERP. You are to calculate TERP. So the TERP, the existing shares, it is 4 shares at the market value. The market value is 1. So equivalent to 4. Am I right? Am I right, class?
Yes, madam.
Okay, 1 share for the right issue. Berapa dia punya right issue price? 50 cents. 0.5. So now you have 5 shares with 4.5. Okay. So now the TERP is equivalent to 4.5 divided by 5. How much then?
90 cents.
90 cents, 0.9. After the TRP, what you need to do? The bonus fraction. Bonus fraction using TERP. Kan seronok kalau ada whiteboard. TRP, the actual price is how much? How much, class, the actual price? It is 1. The TRP is 0.9. Alright? Alright, class?
Yes, madam.
Then weighted average. Okay. So it happens on the 1st of July. So from 1st January up until 1st July 2008, 2001, 2002 kan? 2002, you have 4,000 number of ordinary share. You multiply with berapa? From January to July, 6/12, and then multiply with the fraction 1 divided by 0.90. So what you have here is 4,000 multiplied by 6 divided by 12 multiplied with 1 divide by 0.9. How much do you get it, class? Berapa you dapat?
222.
2222 kan? Number of shares. Sampai ke 31st December 2002. Now, dia jadi berapa? 4 million. Dia jadi 5 million, right? Right, the number of ordinary shares?
Yes, madam.
Divide by 6/12. So 5 million multiplied by 6 divided by 12. So 2. How much then do you get?
4722. Oh, betul ke?
4722. So now number 4, EPS 2002 is equivalent to the profit after tax, which is 4 to 5,000 divided by 4722. Saya rasa kalau salah pun jawapan dia because of the decimal places. Tapi dia tak akan bagi salah lah. How much then?
Madam, nak tanya TRP tadi berapa Saya
TRP
lambat.
tadi TRP tadi 0.9.
Okay, yes. Okay, thank you.
Oh, you baru sampai situ.
Tadi lost.
So restated EPS 2001. Okay.
Bonus fraction dia 4-1 madam.
Bonus fraction dia 4.1. Itu yang untuk earlier kan? Yes, 4.1. So restated EPS for 2001, it is the profit after tax 320. You divide by the ordinary share yang lama, which is 4,000 before the right issue, and then multiply with the TERP, which is 0.9, divide with the market value, which is 1. So 320. Sakit ni pinggang I. Macam pelik je jawapan dia. Okay, have you done that? Ni dia ada bagi jawapan. Let's check with the answer then. Have you done that? Dapat berapa jawapan dia, class?
7.2.
7.2. Kenapa I tak dapat 7.2? Never mind, let us look at on the question, on the solution. So step 1, you are to calculate the theoretical ex-right price, TRP 90 cents. Am I right? Oh, so dia pakai 100 ya, 100 cents. So divide by bonus fraction dia 100 cents. Okay, calculate the weighted average number, which is 4722, and then calculate the basic EPS. How do you get 7 to dear?
The calculation that madam has stated just now times 100, I get 7.2.
Oh, 7.2. Then compare lah, kan? So you got 7.2 cents. Okay, class? Okay, class? Cerita dia panjang sikit. So if it's come out in the final exam, so you need to do similar to this one. Okay? So it is also in your tutorial questions for you to try, and we will do it together tomorrow then. Okay?
Okay, madam.
Okay, now let us look at on the importance of EPS. Okay, importance of EPS because we want to compare with the price earnings ratio. This is on the market price. So the EPS ratio is used to compute the major stock market indicator of performance. So that's why it is important for the potential investor to look at on the EPS. So the calculate the price earnings ratio, the calculation is as follow. So market value of a share, macam contoh soalan yang ni, the market value of shares kita akan tahulah. Why? Because we have already calculated the EPS ni. Kita tahu market value tadi 100 cent kan? So you need to market value dia 1 divide by 9 cents tadi, you akan dapat PE ratio dia. Okay, let us try. So the PE ratio, how much do you get it? The market value is 1 and then you divide with 9 cents. You got 11.11. Contohnya lah ya, this is contoh. Right, so meaning the price per earning ratio is 11.1. Good lah, which is good. And then trend in the EPS, although EPS is based on profit on ordinary tax after taxation, the trend in EPS may be a more accurate profit performance indicator than the trend in profit. As a potential investor, you are not actually looking at on the profit, berapa company to spend on expenses and so on, but we want to know berapa yang company tu boleh bagi kita selepas deduct our taxation. So that's why the shareholders, the potential shareholders, the potential investor, they want more accurate performance, they calculate EPS. So EPS measure performance from the perspective of investors and potential investors. So the choice pada siapa yang jawab assignment and then they concentrate more on the EPS, then it will be a very good assignment answer lah, yeah. So shows the amount of earnings available to each ordinary shareholder so that it indicates the potential return on individual investments. Then, but whatever it is, you have limitation. Although EPS is believed to have a real influence on the market price of shares, it has several important limitations as a performance measurement. It does not take account of inflation. Ini yang ramai orang ada tapi tak explain pun dalam. Ini I tak go through lagi your assignment tapi I go through together with you. It is based on historic information and therefore it does not necessarily have predictive value. Okay, because history and then you cannot predict future. What happen in the future? Macam contoh, kalau kita tengok company-company like for example Starbucks, contoh saya tak tahu lah Starbucks listed ke tidak. Tapi let's say lah Starbucks, maybe at the end of the year 2019, the EPS tunjukkan very good. Contoh lah ya, but what happened in 2020, banyak company yang tak dapat perform. That is the future lah. So entities earnings are affected by the choice of account policies. This is different in the comparison sebenarnya. Therefore, it may not always be appropriate to compare the EPS of different companies because of the choice of accounting policies is different. Okay. So that's it. Any question? Any questions so far?
No, madam. No.
Okay, no. So if no question, then that's it for now. I will see you again tomorrow with your question on tutorial question.